Hi everyone, welcome to Karen from tilleykrafts.stampinupuk.net. Today I'm bringing you the I'm bringing you the July Stamp Around the UK video hop, and the theme for this one is patterns. So I was toying with different ideas, but then I thought I want to use this paper and it's got lovely patterns in it. So that's my take on patterns. Now this is a brand new suite that's coming out later on. It's called Peaceful Greenery, and you get these beautiful little flowers with it. They look better in person than they do on camera. Hues of blue, Peace on Earth stamp set, and also I can grab these out. Peace on Earth dies. These are absolutely lovely. You've got labels, doves, and a bit of greenery. So we're going to be playing with them. Hopefully this won't be too long, but you never know with me. I have cut some bits out. I'll just quickly show you the papers, and then they're gorgeous, these papers. So we've got this one, and it's like plain on the back. This basic beige, the doves, and it's got the boho blue, the cloud cover, secret sky. I'll tell you the colours in a minute. This is the one I'm using, and then on the back it's cloud cover. That's cloud cover. Love this. I love these ones as well, and that one, big bold flowers. So I have cut some bits out already. Right, whoops, I'll use that little die. And the colours are basic beige, cloud cover, crumb cake, misty moonlight, pecan pie, and secret ski. Not ski. I keep wanting to call it sky as well. Right, so I've got some bits to cut out. I'll just grab my trimmer. So I've got a whole sheet. If I can grab that out. And this is secret C. I'll probably call it sky again at some point. So I want the full width, which is 8 1/4, and I want it at 11 1/2. So I'm just going to chop that little bit off there, and then we need to do some scoring. Now I have written these down here, and I'll show you them in a minute. So on this long side, we want to score at 1 1/4, 5 1/2, 5 1/2, and 9 1/4. And that is the layout for my card. Right, now to remember which way they go. That doesn't look right to me. No, it's this way around, that's why. Right, so do you know, let me get my template. This is my template. So it is this way round. I've started this one, I've not finished it yet, but this is what I'm basing it off. So we want to fold this one back. Let's give that a burnish. Then this one comes in. That's great, can't remember what I've done. And then this one goes back. There we go. So it will look like that and open out like that one. So I'm putting it out the way now. Excuse the dog for barking, but the man with the Alsatian's just coming off the field, so he's having a nightmare. Douglas, get down. Right. So this is cloud cover, and it's the full length of a sheet, and I'm going to be using that for my belly band. Now I've got some layers. So this one's going to go on here, and this is 8 by an inch, I think. Yes. Right, so I'm going to write these on here because I couldn't remember. So that's 8 by 1 inch. And then this will be 7 3/4 by 3/4 of an inch. So that's your first one. And did I go for that? Right, let's make sure I've got all the bits. Yeah. Nope, that's not that one. See? There it is. 3/4 of an inch. So this is going to go on here. So that's our first one. And then we're going to open it out, and this is where the inch one is going. So this one is 8 by 1 inch. Then in here we've got this one, and this is where I've got my patterns. I love the patterns on this, and they've all got patterns on. And then we've also got a white layer. Right, hang on. So let's have a look. So that's the white layer, and that is 8 by 3.5. This one is 8 by 4. 8 by 4. And they're not got layers because I didn't want to make it too bulky. Now this has got a layer, so that is 8 by 2. So that's 8 by 2. So then this one will be 7 3/4 by 1 3/4. See, I do know what I'm doing sometimes. That I need to trim down. Then the last one, we've got a layer here, and that should be 8 by 3.5. Yep, 8 by 3.5 by 3.5. So that'd be 7 3/4 by 3.25. And I think I cut that one right. Yes, so it's just this one I need to trim down to 7 3/4. So just I think it was because I didn't know whether I was going to do layers or not. Right, let's just get all these stuck down, and then we know what we're doing. But this paper is absolutely gorgeous. Whoops. So I'll stick it on there. So I'm going to have to move that, or else it's going to get stuck up all the time. That's that one. Right, let me just move this. Otherwise we will get stuck to everything. And luckily it's clean on the other side. God, I'm making the right hash of this time, aren't I? We'll get there. The dog's just run off with it. No, he hasn't. I'll let him off. He's not run off with my load. But you can always fast forward it through the writing bit with all the layers. I'll stick this one straight down. Right. So, and this one. I can't believe when you watch this it will be July. I'm filming this in June, just trying to get ahead of the game a little bit because I've got holidays, proms, exams for the children coming up. So, and then just make sure you line it up with the blue one across the top. Not going to stick that in yet because we might want to stamp some bits on that. But yeah, I really like this paper. Go. It is gorgeous. And like I say, it's got patterns in it. So that's my take on patterns. So it's coming together now, so I'm just going to put that flat and then it'll be easier to stick it down. And as this is a video hop with the theme of patterns, please click below to see everybody else in the UK that's done patterns. There we go. So that's the basis of our card. The belly band I will do in a minute, wherever I can find. Here it is. So all I do with the belly band is, I'm just going to find the lid for this. See, it's already stuck together. Oh. Right. All I do with the belly band is I line it up on my grid paper on the thick line, so I know it's straight. Then I line the card up with the other line, and then I just bend it in because I don't want it too tight. And then I make sure that is level with there. Now I am just going to snip a bit off, like so, and then I'm just going to bend the other one in again, keeping it straight. Then I know that that is my belly band and it fits. So while we've got it out, I'm just going to chop a bit more off to take away the bulk. And for this, I do like my tearing tape. And what I do is I put a bit on here and a bit on here, and then we'll marry them up. Right, and again, just make sure I've got it straight. Make sure the card's straight, that's straight, and then make sure they're straight. And the reason to do that at the front is because the label will go over there, so you're not going to see it. So let's put that out of the way. This is the measurements. If I just hold it up there, and you can take a screenshot if you want to do. Let's pop that back over there. Now I need to do some die cutting. Let's just bring these in. I'm actually not using the stamp set because this will be a birthday card for a friend, and it hasn't got a happy birthday. It's more like peace on earth, love stuff, sympathy. I'm just taking, I don't want the stars. Right, I've got my die cut machine to the side of me because it's a bit hard to put under the camera. And I should have, oh, here. So I'm going to cut a big label out to go on there. I'm going to cut one of these out and one of those out. Oops, so I put it on that one and it needs to go on the other one. So I've got a 1, 2 and 2 of the number 3 plates. Then on this one we're having a white label. No, we're not having a white label. I was doing a cloud cover. Yeah, I'm doing a cloud cover label. So on this one I'm just cutting some doves out. These are little envelopes, so we're just going to pop them in as well. And I'll run that through and try and find a piece of cloud cover. These out. Now hopefully I won't lose the little envelopes. Oh, they are very fine. That's nice as well. There's the label. Got some dovies. There's one. Love these doves. Right, I'm going to pop that back in there so I don't lose it. I don't need the big one, but we need the little one. Poke the dove out. Right. And I think I'll get the some white of these. Oops. And maybe another dove. And I'll run those through. Oops, she says dropping it. Right, so that's that. Don't need that. I need a bit of cloud cover. And I have some here. I'm just going to cut some out. Put that on. And maybe get... Let's just run this through. That's my label to go on there. That can go back. The dove can go back. Another dove, that can go away. And I'm going to run this, whoops, will do if I poke it out. I'm going to run that through. And run that through. And then that's all the die cutting. Oh, I forgot to show you the ribbon as well. It's a beautiful ribbon to go with this. Let's move these bits out of the way now. Right. Sorry it's a bit faffy today. But like I say, you can always fast forward and just see the card at the end. Right, so I've got all my bits. So this label's going to go on here. That one's going to go on top, like so. And for the sentiment, I'm going to be using "Time to Celebrate, Happy Birthday." Happy birthday. That's if "Time to Celebrate" will fit on, actually. Yes, it will just fit on. I've been so organised. But I don't know where I've put anything. But luckily, my secret CC is here. So I'm just going to pick this up. And I don't think I've used this "Time to Celebrate" before. So because it's a new stamp, I'm just going to give it a smooch. Because they come with a bit of a film on from the manufacturers. And then let's see. So I'm going to put that down there. Like so, that's nice. The "Happy Birthday," I have used this before. So I'm just putting it flat, pick it up. Yeah. And that can go there. There we go, I like that. That's going to go on there. Like so. Straight. And then I just want, I've got some foam pads in here. I did have some foam pads in here. See, they're all here till you want them. There we go, the foam pad. So, just want to cut that down. I'm going to stick that on the middle. Oops. Like so, that'll cover up nicely. Oh, ribbon. This is that gorgeous ribbon. So I'm thinking I might actually put some around this. That will be nice. Let's just give it a little bit extra. Love this ribbon. Right there. And then that can go on there like so. Can I get a bow on? This is the question. Let's make a little bow and see. More fingers and thumbs now. Oh, that makes a lovely bow. Can we get it on? This is the question. Should have thought about that before I stuck the label down, shouldn't I? Yeah, it can go under there. Let's get a glue dot. I did have some glue dots out somewhere. Don't know what I've done with my glue dots, but what I shall do is just put a bit of tape on there. There we go. Bit more bling. And then I've got these. I'm just thinking, oh, we've got the doves to get on yet. Or do we put the doves up here? And then that'll have to just come off that way. I might put that one on, or I might not. I don't know. I do not know. This is the thing, I'm just curling up these. So these are fine. You just got to make sure that when you place them, that they're going to fit on. So if I'd done a smaller sentiment, I could have put them on there, but I think we'll have one up there. I might not actually put them on. Let's put this on. This is a well-long video, I'm so sorry. And then I'll put a couple of these tiny ones on. I'm really wanting to put this on, so I think we'll put it on. Oops, no, see? This will have to go on now, see? We all make mistakes. I'm thinking that can go on there. I was going to stick it on there, and then I realised if I put it on there, it'll stop the thing from coming off, won't it? Right, I like that. And let's put a few of these on. Oh, I like these. I do like these. Put a big one down here. So they come in big and little. There's not a medium. that near there. And then we'll have one of these over here. Like that. I do like that actually. Right. Let's just move all these out of the way. And then that'll just slip off nicely. And then we'll have this in here. And I can put like a little dove there. That'll go on there nicely, so we're not wasting them. But obviously have to keep it flat. There we go. I like that. I'm not going to do this bit because I need to find an appropriate sentiment. But all I'll do is I'll probably stick a few of these on here. And maybe if I flatten this one out, he can go on here as well. So let's just shut this up. But you can see you can decorate it how you want. That folds in there nicely. It doesn't interfere. And then this just has to go on the bottom upwards. So I've used patterns, different patterns in the papers. So I hope you've liked that. We've used the piece. Don't get them out. It's not because it's on that side. Piece on Earth dies. Didn't use the stamp set, but we used the papers, which are called Peaceful Garden papers. These beautiful papers. We've also used the ribbon, which is called Misty Moonlight. Silver Edge ribbon in Misty Moonlight, and hues of blue with these. So I really hope you've enjoyed it. Please go and see everybody else and let me know what you think. Thank you. Bye.